What's up, guys? This is my recap and reaction kind of to the Iron Bowl. As you know, I am an Alabama fan, so yeah, we lost. I filmed a video right after the game, but that video was too scattered. It was all over the place. It was too long. I was screaming. I was just mainly it was too scattered. My points, it was hard to understand. But let's talk about the game. I don't even know where to start. This might be one of the worst Nick Saban teams there's ever been. I mean, 2007 was probably the worst team, but that was his first year, and we had some violations that I believe was before him. So 2007 probably was his worst team, and then 2010, and this is probably his third worst team. Yeah, we lost to LSU and Auburn, our two biggest rivals. That one hurts, and most people have been respectful about it, like classy. And then I get over to some people, and they're not used to winning, like Alabama is. But that's what you got to deal with when you root for a team that wins. And I'm not bandwagon either. Yeah, you see me. I'm not disappearing after this loss. That's what makes me an easy target, because I'm not disappearing. But if I had to blame this loss on one person, which you can't blame it on one person, because it's like a mix of undiscipline, lack of heart and toughness, injuries, starting quarterback, starting linebacker, our captain of the defense and offense, and one of our veteran linebackers that was gonna take Dylan Moses' place. Yeah, he got injured too, and I believe DJ Dale was injured for the Auburn game. So yeah, and Tua was 20 days after ankle surgery on the LSU game. So injuries and undisciplined. This is the most undisciplined Nick Saban team I've ever seen. 13 penalties. My God. And that was what ended the game. But it's a mix of all those. But if I had to blame this loss on one person, if I had to, I'd blame it on Pete Golding. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I want Pete Golding gone. I want him gone. I don't think he has the experience, and I don't think he has what it takes to coach defensive coordinator for Alabama. I think he's too young. I don't like him. I mean, the most Nick Saban had ever given up prior to this year was last year, 44 to Clemson. This year we let up 46 at home to LSU. At home we let up 46. And then we let up 48 to a bad Auburn team. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Auburn's offense is bad. Now, their defense is great. One of the best in the country. But Auburn's offense is not good. And we let up 48 to them. And you could make the case, well, 2 pick sixes, so 34. And you could also make the case that free field goal kick that I don't even want to talk about, because I'm going to get in a rant about that. And that's going to be like 10-minute rant. You could say it was 31. But that's still a lot, because Auburn scored 13 on Florida, 14 on Georgia, 20 on LSU, 27 on Oregon. I think 48, even 31, I think, is the most they've scored on a Power 5 opponent, which is stupid. It's stupid. I want Pete Golding gone, and if you're an Alabama fan, or if you were in this situation, let me know in the comments below who would you want as defensive coordinator. But I don't have any names, the specific names, but I want someone with like NFL experience. Kind of like what we did with Brian Daboll, I can't say his name, as offensive coordinator in 2017, and what LSU did with Joe Brady. And that's offense, but defense too. It could work for defense. And I want someone with NFL experience, a little bit older, a little bit more tougher, a little bit more experienced against the spread offense, which is really what teams are running now. The SEC is changing. College football is changing to more spread offense. I want someone who could defend against that and has pro experience. So I really want that. I won't get Pete Golding gone. And if you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, um, I'm going to tweet out and put on my story every day, fire Pete Golding, because I want him gone. Yeah, it might not be his fault, but and there's rumors he's gonna leave too. I forgot what it says due to personal issues or something. There's rumors he might leave. I hope so. This needs to be the last turnaround though. We don't need any more coordinators leaving. Our offensive coordinator needs to stay. And by the way, I don't think we need to fire Steve Sarkisian. Steve Sarkisian really impressed me. I was not a believer in Steve Sarkisian, but he really impressed me. He put up 45 on one of the best defenses in the country, with probably the second best defensive player in the nation, and another player who's probably top 5 or top 10 in Derek Brown and Marlon Davidson. He put up 45 on them with a backup quarterback on the road. I can't give it enough to Steve Sarkisian. I'm very impressed by him. He's impressed me a lot. I don't want him to leave. Please stay at Alabama, Steve. Sark has really impressed me. Now, Pete Golding can go. Pete Golding can go. I didn't believe in him when we hired him. He was from a smaller school. I don't want him. He needs to go. And, I mean, Auburn got lucky in this game. Well, I'm not going to say it was all luck, but they got really lucky. Auburn's the luckiest team I've ever seen. They got 3 free points by the refs, which it's a whole rant that I don't want to go into, that they shouldn't have got at all, but the refs literally gave them to that. Everyone's saying, oh, the refs help Alabama. Oh, they give them the calls. They literally gave Auburn 3 free points. 3 free points. But I'm not. And then it bounced off Najee's hands, or off his back. And then the kicker, our kicker, the Iron Bowl comes down to kicks so often. I mean, let's recap this. How much the Iron Bowl comes down to kicks. Punt, Bama punt, where they blocked the punt for a touchdown or something, I don't know, a long time ago. Punt, Bama punt. I hate saying those words. The kick, Van Tiffin, when Alabama hit the, I want to say 52-yarder to win it. I wish we had Van Tiffin. Like a young Van Tiffin. Please. But, and then the kick 6. Yeah. The kick 6. Everyone knows about that. And then this year, where Auburn made multiple field goals, one from 52, one the refs gave them, and then boop, we boinked it. We freaking boinked it. And they're just one of the luckiest teams. I want to get down to Mac Jones, though, because there were some questions going into this game. He was really the big storyline, and he didn't play a great game. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. He wasn't exceptional, but he played a pretty darn good game. Because not only was he not ready for this, this is only his 3rd career start, only his 2nd against a Power 5 team, and his 1st against a team with a winning record. He wasn't ready for this. He wasn't going to be the guy going into the season. He literally made his first permanent start. He literally made his first, 2nd start last week. So he wasn't ready for this, and he was on the road versus one of the best defenses. And you know what? I'm proud of him. I'm proud of Mac Jones. Yeah, he made some boneheaded throws and decisions. That throw, the first pick 6, that was a terrible throw. Terrible. That other one, where he threw it behind Najee, again, bad throw, terrible decision. You should either throw it way in front of Najee and hope he gets it, or just throw it away, or get sacked, for God dang. But I'm proud of Mac Jones. He hung up 336 yards, and you know what he did after the first pick 6? He came right back out, and as he was getting drilled by the 2nd best defensive player in the country, he threw a touchdown. Right after he threw that pick 6. You know what happens when he threw the 2nd pick 6? Boom, he comes back, he throws another touchdown. Man has ice in his veins. I'm proud of him. And he's really impressed me, because I was on the fence about whether he should be the future at Alabama, and I was really saying that Bryce Young, I think Bryce Young was going to be the future, but now I'm convinced it's Mac Jones. I'm convinced it's Mac Jones. Mac Jones really impressed me. Go, keep your head up, Mac. You're amazing. You're amazing. Najee really impressed me. Hard running, and our defense, our defense couldn't get a stop when we needed it. And I'm looking back on it now in our older games, and that's where we won the game. Like last year, when we were close at half, our defense just got a couple stops, and our offense was rolling. Our offense was rolling, and our defense got 2 or 3 stops, and boom, just like that, it became a blowout. Last year's Iron Bowl. And this isn't the same team, blah, blah, yada, yada, yada. But still, our defense cannot get stops. Bo Nix isn't even a good quarterback. He isn't even an amazing quarterback. Not only is he a true freshman, but he's just not that good. He makes terrible decisions. And I don't need to go there. If you don't know what he is, then it doesn't matter. I don't need to go there. But tell me what you're thinking in the comments below. I'm just getting all my thoughts and opinions out on the game. I've had a lot of trash talk come my way, because they never want to talk trash before you play when you're down. Oh, but when you lose, oh, here comes the trash talk. 100 comments within 4 hours. But hey, I love it. I love this. This is feeding my ego. Because this just proves that Alabama is dominant and a dynasty and so successful that when we lose, it's a momentous occasion. If you saw my video earlier, it's a momentous occasion when you beat Alabama. You tear down goalposts, you rush the field, you jump at the poles, you celebrate, you rush my comment sections. It's a storied win in your program history. But when Alabama beats you, it's just another Saturday. But give me your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. And yeah, we may have lost to Auburn and LSU. 2 losses in 4 weeks. But you know what? And we aren't going to the playoffs. But you know what? Roll Tide, roll. I'll see y'all later.